Cameroon, thou cradle of my fathers, holy shrine wherein our midst the now repose. Their tears and blood and sweet eyes soiled in water, on thy hills and valleys once their tearless flows. Yeah, fatherland, thou of no tongue can tell, how can we ever pay that you? The welfare we will win in joy and love and peace will be through thy name ever true. Land of promise, land of glory, thou of life and joy all this thought, and the honor and devotion and the banyan forevermore.
History of Cameroon football. Cameroon national football team, dubbed the Indomitable Lion, is one of the most successful in Africa, winning 5 times the African Cup of Nations: 1984, 1988, 2000, 2002, 2017. In 1990, Cameroon became the first African country to reach the quarterfinal of the World Cup. In 2000, it won the Olympic Games. The Cameroon national football team, in French, Équipe du Cameroun de football, also known as the Indomitable Lion, represents Cameroon in association football. It is controlled by the Fédération Camerounaise de Football, a member of FIFA, and its African Confederation, CAF. It has qualified for the FIFA World Cup 8 times, more than any other African team, and 4 times in a row between 1990 and 2002. It has made it out of the group stage once. It is the first African team to reach the quarterfinal of the World Cup in 1990, losing to England in extra time. It has won 5 African Cup of Nations and Olympic gold in 2000. It first qualified for the African Cup of Nations in 1970 and was knocked out in the first round. As host, the Indomitable Lion finished third after being knocked out by the future champion Congo in the 1972 African Cup of Nations. It would not qualify for the competition for another 10 years. It qualified for its first FIFA World Cup in 1982. With the increase from 16 teams to 24, it qualified along with Algeria to represent Africa at the tournament in Spain. It was drawn into Group 1 with Italy, Poland and Peru. In its first games, it faced Peru and drew 0-0. It then held Poland goalless before a 1-1 draw with eventual winners Italy. It failed to qualify for the second round, having scored fewer goals than Italy. It qualified for the 1984 African Cup of Nations, held in Ivory Coast. It finished second in its first round group before beating Algeria on penalties in the semi-final. In the final, it beat Nigeria 3-1 with goals from René Njeya, Théophile Abega and Ernest Ebonge to become champions of Africa for the first time. It qualified for the 1990 World Cup by surpassing Nigeria and beating Tunisia in the final round playoff. In the final tournament, It was drawn into Group B with Argentina, Romania, and the Soviet Union. It defeated defending champion Argentina in the opening game 1-0 with a goal scored by François Oman-Bilic. It later defeated Romania 2-1 and lost to the Soviet Union 0-4, becoming the first side to top a World Cup final group with a negative goal difference. In the second round, it defeated Colombia 2-1, with the 38-year-old Roger Milla scoring 2 goals in extra time. In the quarterfinal, it faced England. After 25 minutes, England's David Platt scored for England, while in the second half, it came back with a 61-minute penalty from Emmanuel Koundé and took the lead with Eugène Ekeke on 65 minutes. England equalized in the 83 minutes with a penalty from Gary Lineker, while Lineker again found to net via a 105-minute penalty to make the eventual scoreline 3-2 for England. The team was coached by Russian manager and former player Valery Nepomniachtchi. The 1994 World Cup in the United States saw the adjustment of representation for African teams qualifying from 2 to 3. Cameroon qualified along with Nigeria and Morocco. In the final tournament, it was drawn into Group B with Sweden, Brazil, and Russia. After a 2-2 draw against Sweden, Cameroon lost to Brazil and Russia sealed their elimination. In its last game against Russia, the then 42-year-old Roger Milla became the oldest player to play and score in a World Cup final match. The team was coached by French-born Henri Michel. The 1998 World Cup in France saw the increase of 24 to 32 teams, with Cameroon one of the 5 countries representing Africa. Cameroon were drawn into Group B with Italy, Chile, and Austria. It drew with Chile and Austria after leading 1-0 against them until the 90 minutes. A 3-0 defeat to Italy saw Cameroon finish bottom of the group. It had 3 players sent off in the course of the tournament, more than any other team. It had the highest card count per game of any team, collecting an average of 4 bookings in each match they played. Samuel Eto'o was the youngest player of the tournament alongside Michael Owen of England. The team was coached by French-born Claude Leroy. It qualified for the 2002 World Cup in Korea, Japan. First place in its group, which included Angola, Zambia, and Togo. It was drawn into Group E alongside Germany, the Republic of Ireland, and Saudi Arabia. It started with a 1-1 draw with Ireland after giving up the lead and later defeated Saudi Arabia 1-0. In its last game, it was defeated 2-0 by Germany and was eliminated by the Irish, who had not lost a game.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my